Hey guys, welcome to Mike and May's Great Adventure.
Hello guys, good evening.
So, update. It's a couple of days late, but I came home from the hospital Friday
Yeah.
and I feel spectacular. When I had my gallbladder out,
It's 4 days now
yeah.
after you
I had my gallbladder out back at the beginning of October, right, babe? Yeah. And I was thinking, well,
like a surgery?
yeah.
You have a October 4, right? Surgery.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking then that, okay, it feels better, but it's not remarkable, you know. I'd still get like a little sick, like after I'd eat. Just didn't feel that great, but then I had incredible pain early last week and wound up back in the hospital. And what happened, some stones came out of my gallbladder. It was so full of stones that some came out when they were removing it, and the result was two of them got lodged in my bile duct.
So what do you do to the stone, honey? When use them?
They put me under. They went down my throat, through my stomach, into the opening to my colon and up a bile duct and to where the stone was. And he said it was pretty big. He couldn't dislodge it, so they pulverized it. They hit it with sonic something monkey business stuff and pulverized it into dust. And then let's just say I moved it out of my system. But
that's cool. How do you break the stone over here inside your body?
Yeah. So I feel spectacular. I mean, I told May, I think the doctor that took my gallbladder out said that he can't believe that 4 or 5 years ago I didn't have to have my gallbladder out. He said I had to have had stones that long ago, but you know, for years I've been like tired. I'd eat, but like I'd have to make sure I was close to a bathroom. But I was always like sluggish, you know, tired. I could sleep 8 hours and I'd be tired in the middle of the day. But not now. Good.
Then what else?
Oh, and so I used my time in the hospital where you cannot smoke to quit smoking.
Yeah, he quit smoking. Guy, it's been I think since you are in the hospital last
Monday,
not the yesterday.
It's been 8 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a cigarette on the way to the hospital last Monday, 2 Mondays ago. And I didn't even finish it. I mean, I was in a lot of pain. And then when I got in the hospital, they had me on morphine and Oxycontin. So I get Oxycontin, 2 hours later morphine, 2 hours later Oxycontin, 2 hours later morphine. So I had no withdrawal symptoms from not smoking because I was freaking drugged up. I mean, so I went through all the nicotine coming out of my system without any withdrawal.
And then no eat, right?
Yeah, I didn't eat for 4 days. They kept thinking they were going to do the procedure the next day, and then they wouldn't. But they wouldn't let me eat because they thought they were going to do the procedure, and then they think the next day they're going to do it, so they wouldn't let me eat. And the one nurse finally just said, you know what, if they're going to do the procedure, you just can't eat after midnight. So she went and got me chicken broth and a couple crackers, a little thing of applesauce, and Jello, and I was full. I mean, the chicken broth was a cup about that full, maybe 6 ounces of chicken broth. But after not eating for 4 days, I was full. Lost 2 more pounds in the hospital, so that puts me a grand total of 18 pounds since I started having problems with my gallbladder. So I'm not smoking. I lost weight. I feel just magnificent. I can't tell you how good I feel.
Yeah, except for your back.
Well, my back, but laying in that hospital bed all week, my back feels better today than it did the last couple of days. Tomorrow we have a load out of Ellisburg, Pennsylvania, down to Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Yes.
Then we're going to go down to Atkins, Virginia, further down 81, get a load back up to Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Back in the road tomorrow.
They're getting me back into it a little slowly. And I don't blame them, because I thought I was beyond everything. And then I wound up in the hospital. So,
yeah. Exactly.
But you know, it's funny, guys. I prayed about quitting smoking. You know, it's difficult. It's very difficult. And it's that throwing the cigarettes away motion that's the hardest.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're in for a couple of days. And
all you have now, guys, is the gum.
Yeah. This is my cigarettes right here. But even that, I'm not chewing as much gum. But yeah, I mean, there's not much easier way to quit than wind up in the hospital, completely drugged out of your mind, to where none of that stuff really matters, you know, like there's no withdrawal symptoms. And until I got out, I was feeling pretty good, and just chose not to. In the past, if I was in the hospital, the first thing I did in the car was lit up a cigarette. Well, not this time. We got home, I had 6 cigarettes left in the pack.
Yeah, threw it.
I crushed them. I ran them under the sink, filled the box of cigarettes up with water, and then crushed them again and threw them in the trash can, just so I wouldn't be tempted.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, honey.
Well, thank you, baby.
Well, it's not, now, you know, quick smoking is not bad. I mean, it's good for you.
Yeah.
You know that the cigarette is not good for your body, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, now I'm going through that stage where I'm smelling things that I hadn't been able to smell before. Mostly good things. Some things don't smell good, but food tastes better. There's more taste to food. So it's all the good things I'm starting to experience now, except when I put on a pair of clothes that were washed prior to me quitting smoking. When I get the clothes out, I can smell smoke on them, which you can't when you smoke. You don't smell that, but so we have to get through the clothes, get them worn so we can wash them again. And I don't want to wash them now because that smell is a little repulsive. So I want that as a reminder of what I smell like when I'm smoking.
Yeah.
So that's why I told May, I don't want them washed. I want to wear them like that to remind me to not smoke.
Tomorrow in the truck, it smells smoke.
Yeah, and that's good too, because if I were going to be tempted to smoke in the truck, I smell that.
We need to buy the, what could that like, we can see that in
air freshener.
Huh?
Air freshener?
Yeah. So we can hang that.
Yeah. Yeah. But anything else?
No.
Lighter. I never really had a breathing problem, but let's just say I'm breathing better. I can smell things. I can taste things. Apparently my stomach's able to work the way it's supposed to. I'm digesting things.
Yeah.
I have lots of energy, and I'm ready to take on the world.
Yeah, on this coming 16, we have appointment
Yeah.
to the doctor, family doctor.
Yeah,
Close here to us.
we don't have primary care, so we have an appointment November 16th. So we've been waiting months for this appointment so that we can get our checkup and get primary care through UPMC.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, that's the big hospital chain in Central PA area. Maybe outside of Central PA, I don't know, but I know in Central PA it's the big hospital chain, and we'll keep you updated. They found a spot on one of my kidneys.
Yeah, what is that?
It was a concern that one gastro something doctor said that when I got the MRI, they were able to have a better look at it. They want me to follow up, which I will, but they're pretty certain it's just a cyst going by the MRI. It hasn't grown. They found footage of it from close to a year ago. There's 8 months, some time ago, and it hasn't grown. It's the same size. When I was 15, I was in a real bad car accident and punctured my kidney. And I have a feeling that might just be scar tissue they're seeing from when I ruptured my kidney. Punctured it, ruptured it, whatever I did to it. But and it's that kidney, it's the right one that they said that's the one I punctured. So we'll see. I'm going to follow up, make sure everything's good to go. So on that note, I've dragged this out very long.
Yeah.
Like 13 minutes. We'll keep you updated on everything as far as health and smoking and all that goes. So thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Okay, guys, bye.
See you guys.